I hope you're ready for a pounding, because I got something for you. What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. Today we have for you, from Prospectors Gold Gems, the Pounder. So get ready, we're going to crack this baby open, see what kind of gold we're going to get. Now, there is a 1 gram guaranteed on this. This is the minimum that you can get. It's a $75 bag. 1 gram of gold is guaranteed. But as with a few sites out there, you can go on there and say, you know what, I want more. And you can make this $75 bag into a $750 bag by adding, I think it's like 10 grams of gold. So, check that out. Check this out. We're going to move over here, shake things out, and see what kind of dirt we're going to have. But, checking it out, it's shipped to me in one of these little USPS $8 flat rate packages. These run about $8 to ship. Inside the package, Ziploc bag, and then in there, the dirt. Little card so you remember where you got it from. The Ziploc bag is sealed, and the bag inside looks to be heat sealed. So, well enough secured, I think. There's not a bunch of air in the bag, so it wasn't going to pop or anything from being compressed. So, really good packaging. The dirt itself, you can see it through the bag. I don't know how well you guys can see that there, but it's definitely, you can definitely see through the package and get a sneak peek at what kind of goodies you might be finding. So, that's that. So, yeah, let me bust out the classifier, switch over to the shaker view, and see what we got. Now, honestly, it looks like sand from the depot, so I don't think we're gonna have to classify it very much at all. Maybe to 2 layers. There's no big stuff in here, but we'll figure it out when we get over to this side, so stick around. Alright, so we got all our classifiers, got our bucket. Well, buckets, I got the other one on this side. But like I say, most of this stuff looks very, very sand-like. No big rocks or anything in there. It's all just sand. So I have a feeling most everything here is going to slip right through the plus 10. We'll find out here in just a second, though. Alright, well, a cup. Whew. It's so dusty, it's like smoke. Alright, so nothing really caught up above. Some pieces that are just clustered together. These are actually smaller pieces. I mean, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. So I could have skipped the plus 20 classification. I'm sorry, the 1/4 inch and the plus 10. I'm not even going to bother with this. This is all sand. Let's go to the plus 20. See if we can get some more separation here. Not a whole lot better, but there's some gold in there. All right, So this is what we're left with here. We got our minus 40, plus 40, and the itty bitty amount of plus 20. So let's take a look at what kind of magnetics we wound up with in here. Then we'll wet it up, set up the sluice, and get going along. Now, you know what? Let's start off with the minus 40. Very light, soft sands here. I'm curious what kind of heavies we're going to pull out of here. Alright, there's a decent amount in there. Not bad at all. Not a huge amount. I think we might have gotten all of it. Most of it anyway. So a little bit in there. Plus 40, expect to see about the same, maybe just a little bit less. Bunch of grain, there you are. So it is consistent. And then plus 20, a couple boulders in there, there you go. So we have a consistent amount of black sands all the way through, so we know that all this material is the same. And that's good, I guess. So we're going to wet all this up, get the sluice set up, and let's pound away. Don't go anywhere. We got the dirt all wet up. Sluice is rolling. Good to go. And we're good to go here as well. So let's do this. We're going to start with the plus 20. Not a whole lot of material to go through there, so this is going to be really quick. There's not a whole lot of material overall, so I may not even speed things up. But I did see a fair amount of gold here in the plus 20. Probably see it right now. Right there. All over the place. So some little nuggies there. I'm gonna run this down. Try to get all that shiny. Fair amount of pieces here in the plus 20. I think the majority of our weight's going to be right here. Fairly uniform gold. Definitely seeded. But hey, gold's gold, and I'll take it all. Whether you seed it or it's natural, it goes in my vial all the same. Alright, so that was our plus 20. We're going to move on to the plus 40 and then on to the minus 40. I think I will be speeding things along here because this is a decent, not a huge amount of dirt, but definitely something to go through. So stay tuned, we're going to fast forward for y'all. Shaking and sluicings. Well, you can see the whole thing. So we'll be right back. There's your gold, baby. Probably right there around a gram. We'll find out here in just a minute. Let me get this dried up, sucked up, dried out, and find out what it's all about. You know what's up. All right. Gold is all dried up. Miner Bob's standing by, and we are ready to weigh this out. Once again, we have the Prospectors Gold and Gems Premier Paydirt, the Pounder. 1 gram guaranteed. And so let's go ahead and fire this baby up and see what we're working with here. Center this a little bit better and re-tear it just to be sure. All right, here we go. All right. Well, 1 gram on the dot. So, yeah. 1.002 grams of gold is what we found here today. And, yeah. Prospectors Gold and Gems. We'll take a couple pictures of this stuff, and then we'll be right back with the ROI and final words. All right, how about that? 1 gram on the dot. That's what we were guaranteed, and that's what we got. So, Prospectors Gold and Gems, the Pounder. Yeah, it was a bag of dirt. Now, my thoughts on the dirt, I'm not going to call them out completely here, but I feel like it was like play sand, kind of pavers dirt sand. All of the dirt was under a certain classification. There was no large stuff in there. It was very uniform, very clean, very, very play sand like. That aside, there was a gram of gold in there. That's what I was guaranteed, and that's what we got. So I can't really complain there. For $75, it would have been nice to have a little bit more inclusions. There was nothing else in the dirt. It was literally just the sands. The sands and the gold. No gems, nothing. And the place is called Prospectors Gold and Gems. So I kind of was expecting to see something in there. Didn't get nothing. But, hey, this is a gold Paydirt channel, so you're really here wondering about the gold. And we got a gram of it back. That was what we were guaranteed. So we got just exactly that. There wasn't a lot of little flower stuff, so it wasn't a lot of challenge there. There was enough black sands in there that I went ahead and grabbed the magnet at one point and just pulled it out of there. If you want to check out the page, I don't think I said it earlier, but I'll put up a link to the page for you right here. The bag cost me $75. For $75, I just kind of feel like I would have liked to get a little bit more, something interesting other than just sand and gold. From a place that has gems in their name. A little something, but it is what it is. We did get that gram. So, you know, $75. ROI on that was going to be around 80%. That gram of gold that we got back today is worth about $61 or so. Maybe some change on that. Bag was $75, so we're right around there in that 80% ROI range, ignoring the shipping, of course. Shipping was about $10 for the $8 box, so a couple of that bucks went and patted their pocket, because I do know for sure USPS sends you these little boxes for free because I got a stack of them in my house. So the shipping was a little bit padded there. The cost of the dirt was a little bit high. But I mean, that's not true. I mean, 80% ROI is a solid ROI. There's nothing to complain about here. But it was really easy Paydirt to go through. So I guess if you want a challenge, this isn't the bag for you. If you want gems and extra inclusions, this isn't the bag for you. If you just want to get some sand and some gold for sure in there, this is a guaranteed bag of gold, bag of dirt with guaranteed gold. So you will absolutely get what you pay for, or what you're paying for. But if you're really looking for that natural pay dirt where you feel like you're going to have some surprise that's above and beyond, this may not be what you're looking for. If you've already done all the other brands and you're just looking for something new, maybe give it a shot. I don't know. They do have some other options on their website, so maybe I'll check some of those out to see if they're a little bit better. Maybe something that specifically calls out that they have gems in there, and see if it's a little bit different. But for you numbers people, I'm going to put the ROI up for you here. Boop. So you can check that stuff out, see how much money we got back, or how much gold we got back based on how much we gave them for the dirt. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Prospectors Golden Gems. We'll call this one, this was a good bag, for sure. Check it out. I'll put a link down below for you, so y'all can go check it out and buy yourself a bag. And yeah, pretty cool deal. Other than that, I just want to thank you all for tuning in to me here once again, Backyard Prospecting, Dig Daddy out here in the shed. I do want to let you guys know that I got 2 new bags of pay dirt coming out here shortly. One of them is called the Unicorn Poop, and basically that one there is going to be a bag of gems and little trinkets and stuff for the daughters and granddaughters to check out. Maybe some of the wives too might want to go through it if they're crafty and like making beads and gem bead related type stuff. Gonna be a lot of fun going through these. These are not gold pay dirt bags per se. These are gem bags, so they're gonna be, I'm trying to keep the price down as much as I can, but there's so much stuff in there, I gotta charge something for it. But that all being said, I'm asking $30. Shipping's included in on that. So it's $30, you know, it's like $8, so it's like $20 for the bag. But that's that, you know, you get some gold pay dirt, or some pay dirt, some gem dirt rather, and enjoy going through it with your daughters and granddaughters. Spend some time on a weekend checking it out. Make some cool crafts with them. So it's a good time for the family to check out. The other bag I'm going to be doing is going to be the Trick or Treat. This one's going to be more for the boys. I'm going to have a little gem charm in there. Some other gem type stuff in there. These ones I'm going to put a little bit more gold in. Oh, snap. There's going to be a little bit of gold in that Unicorn Poop for the dads and the moms who might want to check through the dirt afterwards, so you can get a little bit of panning action in there. So check through it. Don't just toss it out once you got all the gems and stuff. Do pan through it. The other stuff, I'm going to put a little bit more gold in there because it's not Unicorn Poop. I'm not going to put all these charms and fancy things in there, but there will be some fun stuff to pull out of there. Cool stuff for the boys to save and hold on to, put in their gem collections, and a little bit of gold in there as well. So definitely check it out. Go check out the website, backyardprospecting.com. Go up to the Prospectors shop up into the drop down, and then you can link there, get yourself a bag. So check that out. You can also pick up a bag of the blue quarter gram, half gram, full gram donation bags, basically, to help fund the channel here. And I still got a couple bags of the Blue Moon, so if you're interested in that, go check that out as well. Otherwise, Prospectors, I just want to thank you all for hanging out here with me again on out in the shed. And if I don't see you out on the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. This is Dig Daddy, Backyard Prospecting, signing out. Peace.